All right. Wow, this camera, I still am getting used to how good this is. I'm going to have to make sure that I'm in order before I show up. All right. Well, Amazon, as you may have heard, went out and bought a robot company. And you probably know of the robots this company makes. It's the Roomba robot that, goes around your house and cleans it. The company's called iRobot, and Amazon paid $1.7 billion for iRobot. iRobot, truthfully, has been around for a very, very long time, and it's probably good that it's now finally found a home at Amazon. But what it really points to is the fact that robots today no longer sci-fi, no longer something that's going to happen, in some future universe. It's happening, and happening now. And when Amazon uh, announced its acquisition, I got a couple of tweets from folks asking me like, "Hey, Paul, well, I'd like to keep investing in robots. Where should we go?" And the truth is that while Roomba is pretty cool, the thing is that the big action, the really really big action, is really in industrial robots. I mean, if you go into a factory space today, you're going to see robots and lots of them. If you go and look up the Tesla YouTube channel and go and look at their tour of their Austin plant, what you're going to see is an incredible number of robots doing lots and lots of things. And that's increasingly what you are going to see in the world, which is where we are going to see more and more robots. And one of the things that people have objected to about robots in the past is that, well, Paul, they're going to displace human beings. They're going to, take jobs away. The truth is that we're in a labor shortage in this country. I mean, despite talk of a recession, despite talk of all of these things, I mean, most employers are looking for folks to work for them. So this objection now is no longer really there, which is that there is now a perfect period where lots and lots of companies are going to, especially in repeatable, sort of like dull, boring jobs, try and implement robots. I mean, God, I mean, I've done, as I'm sure you probably have done, a lot of number of pretty boring tasks. I mean, I used to work in the cafeteria in college, and I can tell you that those jobs, if a robot can do them, good for them because I was paid very little and they were just downright unpleasant. Um, so, bottom line to this, that the big opportunity is really in industrial robotics. And there are a number of stocks that you can buy that sort of get you participating in this industrialization, this automatization. Is that even a word? I don't know. Just go with me. Uh, of sort of like making things and also operating things. Like, I mean, many people don't think about it, but Tesla is a robotic stock because eventually most Teslas are going to become robo taxis. And then there is the Tesla bot that they're working on, which is partially a reaction to needing more labor and knowing that certain things are very repeatable and really amenable to a robot doing them. The other company that is a kind of robot, which is kind of automation, is Too Simple, that is working on transportation automation, or UiPath, which is working on something called robotic process automation. In other words, all of these small little things that are done in an office space, like cutting and pasting a set of code or maybe text and, going from here to here, which currently somebody does, on a day-to-day basis at an office, and that can be automated. So that's a different form of robotics, but however you want to look at it, robotics is huge. I saw a chart on Statista, which is one of the places where you can get data on the internet, saying that robotic spending is going to go from like $93 billion in 2022 to about 165 billion. So there's a lot of money that's going to be pouring in. And you know what's going to happen, which is that as the sales go up for these companies, it's going to draw investors that are going to draw more investors. And now you will have this massive bid up process that unfolds for these stocks. So check into the robotic stocks and go in there, because in my judgment, my opinion, remember this channel, opinion, not advice. The upside is absolutely massive, absolutely huge. And, you know, hey, it's also going to solve a problem that exists today, which is that we don't have enough people, got stuff that needs to get done. It's all good. All right. If you like this video, hey, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back next week. Until then, this is Paul saying bye.